In my last video, I was telling you about business managers and publicists and how to hire them. But I said, man, let me give them some game again on why we at Coleman Public Relations and Consulting Firm might be the firm for you, and just how we think. Besides being a family business and being loyal to the soil, what we do is we help. It doesn't matter. Doctor, lawyer, content creator, plumber, doesn't matter. Everything is online now. You want to make that passive income. You're going to have a website if you want to scale to the next level. Even if you don't want to scale to the next level, if you don't want to be doing all the jobs, you need a team. So we become your HR and all these other things and helping you with our trained professionals. But one thing we love to do is monetization and passive income strategies for our clients. Sure, you could do it yourself. The difference is we have done it at a large level. We've done it with multiple clients, and we are consistent and we look out for the trends. We're going to the conferences that what I have found, because I read a book a week, very nosy, very pugnacious, I know things that you haven't studied yet. And we want to teach you those things. We don't keep the game from you, but we want to create long-term income solutions for you. We want to have long-term relationships with you. We want to do life with our clients. We want to all be retired and say, hey, our kids are all working together in their industries, whatever they choose. So we go beyond traditional PR and consulting. We ensure our clients are not just famous, but are also financially free. And I cannot promise you fame unless you want to be infamous. But I can tell you, if we work hard and you do the same, we are going to go further than you trying to do it all yourself. And a lot of people are caught up in their, cars, their houses, their purses, their jewelry, and they're not going far as they could, but they also sometimes don't know how to work with people. Maybe they don't know people. Maybe they don't trust people. Maybe it's because of their own, past and not trusting themselves in their current state. I don't know. But what we want to do on number 2 for all of you is put you in a high value brand positioning. Your brand's visibility and credibility directly impact your earning potential. We place you on premium platforms as much as we can and secure lucrative partnerships as much as we can. And those things just don't happen overnight. You got to do your part too. You got to make content if you're a content creator or whatever that means to you. And then we maximize your revenue streams. You hear everybody say, oh, 7 streams, 7 streams, 7 streams. But you have to work with us and you have to answer calls and emails and willing to put in the extra work. And you might get hassled by, your spouse, and they're like, man, you're working too hard. But you know what? They're eating even better. And it's not forever, but you got to be able to sacrifice something to go to the next level. If that's what you want to do, if you just even want to smooth out and say, look, I want to, sell this business and retire, we also can help you with that. And I've interviewed many people in my Diversified Game podcast that, help with that. So we have partners in that and we vetted people to do that. So business is number 3 for me. And business and investment consulting is something that I love to do. I feel I could do it in my sleep. We go beyond the publicity and the advertising on investments, business growth strategies and scalable income streams so that your money works for you. And that's where I tell people, we'll get you with the financial advisors who are legally able to tell you to compound your money. And we'll give you the book so you can legally learn how Warren Buffett and so many others have done it, and the Dave Ramsey. But we do business and investment consulting. And we do it, in a way that is going to help you, not hurt you, and not risk your money. We treat your money like our money. I say that a lot to people because I mean it. I'm not going to have you do something that I wouldn't do unless I couldn't do it. Because if you got let's say $100 million to put in something and we get you with the right people and they say, hey, this is what's going to happen. I'm not there yet. Lo siento, sorry. So, but we're here to give you the game that we've been able to do as, people say, oh, you're a sophisticated investor. Sure. Been that. That's for a while. So don't come here if you want to get rich get me rich, get me wealthy. I had a buddy of mine who makes good money, but he was telling me how crypto was so much better, and he doesn't even know how to spell a mutual fund. He has no idea what compound interest does, doesn't understand how 401ks work, and it doesn't matter where you're from. You can read books, and we give you books, we give you game, we summarize books, we tell you why we would say do this, and then it's up to you to do it. You ain't got to do it. You ain't got to listen to us if you don't want to listen to us. But I tell people, why hire us if you're not going to listen? Why waste your money? And no, you're not going to be able to pay us a lower amount and take half the game and then mess up the other, portion of it. So my number 4 for y'all is crisis management and reputation protection. One mistake can cost you millions, and I mean that, millions. One mistake, whether it's, what you did at the club or who you did it with, or, putting hands anyway on the wrong person or putting out the wrong content. We mitigate the risk for you so you don't have to be in those situations. We're going to tell you, nah, that's not the club for you. That's not the party after the awards show for you to go to. And if you do go, we're bringing security, and we're going to be in and out because, maybe we got a show fee, or maybe there's someone we got to meet real quick, and we're going to get out there. Being around people cost you. Life of boring is a blessing. And we're going to handle the negative press and the legal threats and the other personal threats, because they all come through the emails for anybody who's at a certain status. If Mother Teresa got them, you going to get them. If Gandhi got them, you going to get them. If MLK got them, you going to get them. So we are going to be there before they become a financial disaster. That's the game. Now, number 5, custom growth plans for wealth. We want to get you wealthy. We want to get you rich. We want to get you out of debt. But we want to get you where you are comfortably and cool to do what you need to do, no matter what your industry is. Whether we got to travel with you, or send one of our experts with you, or send a road manager with you. We want to get you wealthy. That's why we have, getting paid for travel and making thousands and thousands and thousands. And I can keep going on, depending on where you go and how we structure the deal. But why should you not get paid to travel? Why do you keep putting money up to travel with you and your team when we have the partners already who are going to, help you get paid to do that? And to end this, man, understand this. From your personal brand to wealth building, we tailor strategies that can transition you from not just making money, but to building the generational wealth that we hear people talking about. And it's like, it's not the sexy stuff. It's not the Airbnb arbitrage. It's the mutual funds. It's the backdoor Roths once you get to that point. It's the defined benefit plans. And we go through all that, and then we get you with some people, and you get to choose. And we show you why. And you can go talk with the experts who deal with that. But half of your business managers don't know anything about, basic investment. And you can't save your money. You can't have your 200,000, your 100,000 under the bed and it's not making no money. Plus, it looks very suspect, and your brother, your sister get jealous, and they got to come, take a stack or a couple bills. But we want to help you here at Coleman PR. It's not just about publicity. It's about profitability. It's about financial freedom. If you're serious about retiring, rich, and if you want to work on the wealth, we have the blueprint to make it happen. Let's talk strategy. Let's talk your budget. Let's talk about, I like to say, the house that you want to build. If you're ready for that, KC at CPRfirm.com. That's KC at CPRFIRM as in Mary.com. Links are in the description wherever you experience this. I need you to like this. I need you to comment. But most importantly, I need you to share this game. Somebody needs this, and you might need them to need it so they don't go lose another 30,000, 40,000, 100,000, maybe even the millions, right? Picking the wrong team can cost you your whole dream. Don't think just because you're doing it big now that it can't come tumbling down like Humpty Dumpty. You guys been blessed by the game. It's a family business. Familia biz es diferente. Y'all Be blessed.